Studios.
Hello and welcome to On the Mic with Vocal Arts Studios. My name is Casey Newbold-Kerr and I am here with...
Demie
and Natasha.
Yeah, cool. How you guys doing?
Good,
Yeah,
thank
pretty
you.
good.
Very
You
good.
excited to be here?
I am very excited to
Are
be
you
back
full
here.
Yes. Are you
Yes.
full of conversation?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we have a good night.
It's going to
We
be great,
do.
yes. One for the ages, so to speak. You full of good music?
Thank you. Yeah.
I said, are you full of good music?
Yeah, I've got 2 originals I'm going to be singing tonight.
Radical.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And we're going to have some fun with some giveaways and such,
Mm-hmm.
as is the norm here.
Yep.
Thanks to our friends at Sanchuro Water Gardens and Village Pizzeria, really good supporters of this show and the Muso channel. We're also going to have a little bit of a friendly powwow about a topic that
We
I've
are.
determined.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Looking
It's going to
forward
be
that.
quite the debate.
And everybody else can
reckon.
get involved.
Yes,
Yes.
everyone must get involved
Yes,
if they
they
want to
must.
win. Otherwise,
We'll take them.
We'll keep the prices.
Yeah.
We'll be
we'll
holding
enjoy
court
them.
down there at the Village Pizzeria. Good times for all. So, Demie, tell us a little about yourself.
Okay. So, I started singing when I was very young. I always been singing around the house, and yeah, then my mum told me to go get singing lessons because I sounded pretty bad.
You
I'm
got
calling you
that
out.
too, huh?
Yeah.
I think we all did.
It's all right. I just refused and used it as blackmail. But carry on.
Okay. Yeah, and then I ended up at vocal arts to like find my own voice. And then last year I got into songwriting as well, which has become a really big passion of mine.
Yeah, it's good, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Beautiful.
You
Yeah.
can kind
Very
of you can really express yourself, and you can say things that you
Absolutely.
Yeah,
wouldn't
definitely.
necessarily normally just be able to come out and say. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
just
right. Put it
Yeah.
through music. Yeah,
can't
Yeah.
walk
100%.
around spouting these things, but you can sing them.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are some of the highlights of your? So how long have you been singing? Sorry, did I miss that?
Yeah, so I've been singing since very young. I think I was 6 maybe. Yeah, 6.
So what are we talking about? 10-ish.
Yeah.
The neighborhood of 10 years.
Yeah.
So what are some of the
10.
highlights that you've, or perhaps lowlights? of 10 years?
No, I've had some pretty good times. I think my favorite was when I went to Fiji. We
Nice.
went visiting to the villages, and the teacher asked us
Yes,
what
there's
we
one
do.
singer.
Yeah, and then the teacher asked us what we do, and I said I sing. And then she made me sing for the class. And
Oh,
like these are like really
wow.
underprivileged kids. So
Oh, wow.
when I finished singing, like without being asked or anything, they just came up and they like hugged me.
Oh, that's
and
That's awesome.
beautiful.
Yeah, so I thought that was like such an amazing
That's
experience.
gorgeous.
Yeah, that's pretty unbeatable. It is interesting
Yeah.
how, I guess perhaps if you would call them underprivileged people can often
Yeah.
be so moved by
Oh,
music.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
definitely,
Yeah,
yeah.
they are. They definitely are.
It's
Yeah.
just such a thrill for them, and
Well, it's so
That's cool,
special
'cause
just
it-
to be able to sing in general. So there's,
Yeah.
it is
I
so,
hear
isn't it?
so many people say, "Oh, I wish I could sing. I wish
Yeah.
I could sing." And then
Yeah.
sometimes I think maybe I don't sing enough. Like
Yeah.
it's such
Yeah.
a gift.
Yeah.
and-
don't want to squander it.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. It
no,
is
I know what you
singing,
mean.
Having that talent, it is. It's a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people say, "Oh, I really wish I could sing," I just say, "Do it."
Yeah,
Everyone
do
has
it.
the potential to do it.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
just whether they like go ahead and practice or yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it now, because the next time you won't have to say, "Oh, I wish I could sing." You'd be like,
I can sing.
"I can sing."
I can sing.
Exactly. That's what you'll say. And
Other
you'll-
than the shower, like
That's
just
it.
saying.
But no, it's the greatest thing, and I'm so, as you guys are, I'm sure, like so thankful that
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
that I can play music and that I can sing, and worst case, it's something to do.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right. And like
Mhm.
you said, something that you can't say, but you can put it through music.
you can
and
sing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
express
really
your
cool.
feelings. And some people play music and sing for to help anxiety and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Like therapeutic.
yeah, it
like
is.
they
It's,
use
it's very
it.
Oh, it's the
therapeutic.
best.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
And it becomes, don't you think it becomes an identity?
It
It's-
does.
It's almost
Almost,
like,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I grapple with this a little bit because I wonder who I would be if not for music.
Mm.
Because it's like you become so identified by
Yeah, you
this.
do.
That it's like this passion just becomes,
Yep.
you start hanging out with musicians and you're critical of music. I mean, I'm really bad with it. Probably maybe I need to stop playing for a while. But I can't. There's certain music that I absolutely love, and there's certain music I can't even. If I'm around it, and if if I'm really not a fan of it, I have to remove myself because I'm just. It's like, well, this is ruining my environment because and people will say, "Oh, just tune it out." Like, I can't tune it out.
Tune it out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, or by the same token, if something's just totally awesome and rocking, then I'm gonna plant myself there and
Absolutely
be enveloped by that.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
yeah.
So
there we go. We just got off topic, didn't we?
Whoa. I believe they call that a tangent.
Actually, to be honest, I'm one of those musicians. I wish I could sing.
Yeah, you always say that, but
yeah,
I'm going to make it happen one day. I'm going to come over there and
do it. Yeah,
that's true. I've always wished I was a singing drummer. I envy singing drummers,
like Levon Helm or Phil Collins. But
yeah, that's the man.
Can you really not sing, Pino?
No, I really can't.
Oh, really? Okay.
No. There could be like a Don Henley just hiding in there. Hopefully with a much nicer personality than Don Henley, but
I reckon we just pre-record it and I just open my mouth.
That's always an option.
Pro Tools, man. There's enough auto-tune for everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right. Just set it to chromatic, pro tip. But so tell us about the songs, or the first song that you're going to be singing, not just yet, but I'd like to hear a little bit about that.
Okay, so yeah, for the better, it was played for Lavinia, but today I'll be singing it live. But yeah, I think first off, this is the first song where I really like opened up. Like I had written like a couple songs, but like when you're songwriting, it's sort of like you might be giving a little part of yourself.
Absolutely.
Or like opening up like
you are
an emotion as well. So yeah, basically this song is based on like a childhood friendship I had. And then when we grew up, it's sort of like he changed to fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've all experienced something like that. If I can just stop there, we have a comment here. How do you hit the high notes in Take On Me?
Oh God. Oh my God, Kyle. Hi.
This is a friend of yours.
Yeah. He would ask that. If someone requests All Star tonight or something by Shrek, don't be surprised either.
Well, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. That's all falsetto. That's easy. I like powerful full voice notes. I love that stuff. That's it's so satisfying to see. It moves your whole body.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You get the goosebumps happening.
Yeah, and it's great. It's almost athletic.
Yeah.
Because you really are. You're using your whole body.
You do. You don't. I actually fitness when it comes to singing and stuff. You do. You got to be quite like fit when it comes to belting out those big notes, and I think so too.
And isn't it very much, to a large extent, use it or lose it. Like if you, and good technique will go away to helping you, but if you just don't sing for a while, you have to get match fit again.
You do.
Yeah.
You really have to. When you get back to some difficult stuff, you really have to focus on your technique. And
you do. I stopped singing for about 7 years at one stage, and I remember going back in and seeing Liz, and she said, "Sing for me," and I did, and she goes, "Oh, thank goodness you haven't lost it." And I was like, "Phew." She goes, "You can stay."
I've always found like you can get it back fairly quickly.
Yeah, you can.
But there is that brief period where it's like, an athlete who hasn't trained for a while.
Yeah, you need to retrain. Like your vocal cords obviously they weaken. You've got to strengthen them again. Yeah. Exactly. It's a muscle. It's the same as,
It's like riding a bike again.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so
I don't know if I could do that. They say it's like riding a bike. I haven't ridden a bike since I was like 10.
I tried. I got
Tash, also Liz says, I lied.
Oh,
Liz!
Damn!
Do I need to belt out a note now to show you? No, I'm joking.
Come on, let's see that.
Come on.
Full Whitney Houston.
Hit that E5.
Thanks, Liz.
You got this. But sorry I derailed that.
That's okay.
Tangent number 2.
I know.
But you got to acknowledge the people.
Yes, you do. You do.
So a friend had changed, and this was obviously something that
to fit in,
yeah.
They moved,
yeah. Especially when you know someone for so long for something that they are, and then
And then they change.
yeah, just like that, like to be cool, and then to like, yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. I've written songs about that.
Yeah.
That's so common.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Oh, it's every day. Everyone does that, don't they? It's
Yeah, I guess.
unfortunately.
And with a song
Yeah.
like that, you got to be careful sometimes not to make it too bitter. Unless you
Yeah.
want that. I mean, I've written those songs
No,
too.
That's
but
why I'm
Yeah.
like, it's called For the Better.
yeah, totally.
better.
But that's the great thing about songwriting. You can express any emotion that you want.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So you're not in contact with these friends, like you're not friends anymore?
It's like they're there, but
Okay.
it's like, you know, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be
Yeah.
like anymore like, oh hey.
Yeah, no,
blah."
that's fair enough. And
Yeah.
like it always interests me. So you've wrote this song about this particular friend. Does
Mm.
this friend know
no.
that the song's got anything to do with them? Because I'm always interested to know if
No.
you've, someone's, they've wrote a song about someone. Do
yeah.
they know that it's about that
No,
person?
no, and I don't
No,
think they
okay.
would have a clue.
Casey?
Like,
I did
yeah.
that once,
You
right?
did that, yeah.
ooh.
And I can comfortably say this because I know they won't be watching,
Yeah,
or
okay.
listening,
Awesome.
or caring.
It always
Uh,
interests me. Yeah.
I wrote a song that was very, very similar. It was not. It wasn't actually critical at all. I didn't send him that one. But there were two sets. There was the positive and the negative. But the positive one, it was just like, hey, we were really close for a long time. It was great. I think
yeah.
that's really cool. And I sent it to this person.
yeah.
And I knew that they wouldn't reply or anything. But it was just
Yeah.
like, hey, check this out.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
know?
there you go.
That's cool.
It was never acknowledged. I would never
Wow.
know. I've seen them. I never know if they listen to it. But I thought, you
Yeah.
know what? This is good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. I'm going to knock the mic stand over. I'm going to trash this place, Pino.
Oh, boy.
But anyway, on that note, we should go to a commercial before I do a Keith Moon.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back to hear from Demie.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Okay.
Come and visit us at San Churros Water Gardens to share the best chocolate in the most delightful way. We are renowned for our fresh cooked churros and our Spanish couverture chocolates. Come in today and grab your El Social loyalty card to receive free churros on your birthday and every 5th hot drink purchase free, and many more fantastic offers. So come in to San Churro Water Gardens, shop 168 Water Gardens Town Centre, 399 Melton Highway, Taylors Lakes.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Great to hear from our friends at San Churro Water Gardens. Get down there. You'll have a great time. They'll look after you. And, of course, later on, we have 2 vouchers for the best comments on the
That's
Facebook
right.
feed. So keep them
You
coming.
need to comment, everybody.
Yeah. Otherwise, you can't win.
Everyone loves
big.
donuts.
Yeah, you got to do it. So, Pino, if I'm not mistaken, I think now could be the time to hear a little bit of a sing song.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
What do you think? You
Okay.
like that idea?
Very anxious. for
Okay.
it.
You guys like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We
just
can
the
do-
studio audience like that.
Yes. We can hear you.
Yeah. We just haven't got the mic. It's okay.
Sorry, you want to say that one again to the student? What is it?
Which? Sorry.
Oh, the audience.
Oh, the studio audience. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. They're so sprawling and large. I wasn't sure what to do. Hello.
You in the back.
All right. Cool. So.
We're coming to get you, Casey.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
All right, I'll stop playing with
All
the
right.
buttons.
All right. Monkey hour is over. Let's get down to business. So what we're going to hear here is Demie singing For the Better. Awesome.
It's been months since we've spoken. It looks like now we ought to keep with the world on your shoulders. You're just trying to fit in. Done some things you're not proud of. Trying to please everyone. Tell me why you've been so foolish. Look at what we've become.
Now you're acting like nothing's above you. You won't change, so I guess now I've got to take myself out of this wrong situation. It's not like me to get impatient. Now you're acting like nothing's above you. You won't change, so I guess now I've got to take myself out of this wrong situation. It's not like me. Things are changing for the better. Now I know what I am worth. Not wasting my energy on you. I've grown up, maybe you should too. Things have changed and now I'm better. My heart feels so much lighter. You're not here to weigh me down. I got lost in the fire. Had to find my way out. Now you're acting like nothing's above you. You won't change, so I guess now I've got to take myself out of this wrong situation. It's not like me to get impatient. Now you're acting like nothing's above you. You won't change, so I guess now I've got to take myself out of this wrong situation. It's not like me. Things are changing for the better. Now I know what I am worth. Now I know. Not wasting my energy on you. I've grown up, maybe you should too. Things have changed and now I'm better. If it was meant to be, then it would have been. Maybe eventually you would have seen. If it was meant to be, then it would have been. Maybe you will see. Now I know. Not wasting my energy on you. I've grown up, maybe you should too. Things have changed and now I'm better.
Excellent.
Wow.
Great.
Wow,
work.
wow. That was
So-
amazing.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Some great comments there.
Yeah, there
You've been
was.
re-
I was
were you
reading. I was
them?
reading them too, and I was like, yep.
Oh, that's
yep.
so sweet.
So nice.
Oh, that's so
Absolutely
sweet.
beautiful. I had goosebumps.
Oh,
It's
thank you
beautiful.
so much.
No, that
Very
was
nice.
great.
Thank
You hit those notes better than Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
That could be in the running for some sort of reciprocal
Oh, I
prize
think so too.
action going on there. I'm
That was-
losing my voice.
That was gorgeous.
Oh,
Very
thank
nice.
you.
No, that was so cool.
Very good.
Okay, so I think that at this point we should perhaps start our little discussion about
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
our topic for the day.
Yes.
Okay, and I
Interesting.
devised this a little earlier. Bear with
Okay, I'm
me.
so ready. I'm interested to see what you guys are going to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, well, it's going to be very interesting. Where have we got here? There we go. Okay, so I managed to acquire a whiteboard. At short notice, significantly harder than
We
it
have
sounds.
props. I love it.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
then at the end, we're going to beat each other up with it like a wrestling match, and I'll walk out of here with a concussion. But okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about. I came up with a list of 5 things that I think a great performer, in this case a singer,
Mhm.
would possess. This is by no means definitive, but I think it's a fairly good list. All right, and so I'm just going to write them on this whiteboard here.
Yep.
It's a lot harder than I thought, by the way. I
Neat
sort of-
writing. Thank you, Casey. So everyone
Oh,
can
that's going to be
understand.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, my writing's like a doctor, except I just make a lot less money.
Oh, God.
But anyway, so I really thought you'd write up like this, but that's okay.
Yeah, no.
What's on my list here? So let's have a look. So voice, you need the voice.
Yep.
Got to have the voice.
You've got to have the voice.
Yeah.
Okay, the voice. The songs.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have the songs.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to say got to have for all of these, by the way.
Yeah.
The image. What's that? Oh, you got to have the image. The charisma. Very important because you got to have the charisma. And luck. If you want to ever cross the
Very
great
important.
divide, you better have some luck
better
on
have
your
some luck.
side.
Yeah, that's
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Now, when I say luck, I'll hold this up here. You probably can't really see it, but that doesn't matter too much.
Just Casey could have done it a bit bigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Well,
makes a
I
good
got to
thing.
figure out
Yeah.
lists. So I've never done this
Oh,
before.
okay,
I'm not.
yeah.
We don't have a zoom on the camera.
I'm not qualified to operate this whiteboard.
That was funny. He's got such a big whiteboard. Look how small.
You wait.
Just a little writing.
We're gonna fill it up with quality content right here, I say. Okay, so all of these things. This is in no order. That's the whole point. We're gonna reorder this list, each of us. That's when we're gonna write big. We're gonna reorder this list: voice, songs, image, charisma, luck. Now, luck isn't just like, oh, you're walking down the street and someone says, "Hey, do you want to be a total rock star?" But I think there is luck to be had with everything. You might be the greatest singer in the world, but until the right person hears it,
Yeah, well, that's exactly
and that
right.
could be
Yeah,
through work
true.
of your own. You might be contacting them, but someone needs to pay attention.
Yep.
You need a little bit of luck, and you're always in great stories. No, I haven't got a cold,
Aw.
but maybe I sound like it. No, I feel like I do.
Who said
But,
you've got a cold?
Nancy, that's okay. She's concerned for my welfare. How does it feel to be in the minority? So, all right. All these things, huge contribution, I think, to making a quote-unquote star. Now, who wants to go first with their reordered list?
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
it's, I can go first.
I'll
but
go
if
for
you-
it, Casey. Go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my-
I think you've had more time to think about this.
Oh, yeah, I've been
we'll
thinking
let
about it all
you-
day.
All right,
Yeah.
you're dying to say it. Go.
Me and my big mouth. All right. Let me just wipe this off now. This is highly scientific stuff, people. Wipe this off, and we're going to reorder the list, and I'm going to explain why I've done it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is Casey's opinion on what he thinks is from 1 to 5. Is there 5? There's 5.
There's
there?
5, yeah.
Yeah. So
Now,
what you think's most important?
I'm going to cheat. Oh, no, I'm not going to cheat. I threw it out.
You already had a list.
Yeah, I already had a
Told you
list.
he had more time to think
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
Well, when you come up with the concept, you get to make the rules. Let me just see if I can find it. If not, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm playing with I'm
We
playing
weren't
with
told of this.
Confederate
This
money.
isn't fair.
Actually, Casey,
Yo,
where are we? Rory says luck is right time, right place.
exactly.
It's so true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, this is, and it's already started. This is what we want. We want people to tell
Ah,
us.
see,
We want
Yeah.
maybe he's
comments.
in
We want-
the running.
Yeah,
He's in the
absolutely.
running.
And by the
tell
way,
us, tell us what you think.
if you call in, if you've got a comment to call in with about this, maybe you've got your own version of this list.
Yeah.
The number is 0412376848. We're lovely people, as you can see.
Yeah.
Call us.
So
and we
for-
may have a prize for you.
For a chat or a
Yeah, what do you
powwow.
think?
Oh, yeah. I think we
Yeah.
may have a $50 village. I went blank there. Village Pizzeria. I was thinking of their delicious food.
Nancy
Donuts,
Hewitt
pizza.
also said luck is being in the scene and networking.
Yeah,
Mm.
totally. All right, I'm going to write
Yeah.
my list. So
Go
you
for
guys
it.
have a think about yours.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to write it big too. So
Make sure it's
Wait,
backwards for the
Huh?
camera.
Anyways,
I
it's
know, but I
fine.
have to
Uh,
No, I'm joking, Casey.
It just depends. Like you.
hey, I reckon I could have
Yeah, I have too many opinions
You
on,
can
be
have
sitting
them
here
as
till
on
like
this topic.
next Thursday, but
Like,
Oh,
was personal
we've got a good
on what
one.
I would say is good. It's different to the media. What the
Exactly.
media wants.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
I'm looking at Casey's list already.
No, we've got a good one from Hamish McNabb.
Okay.
yeah, what have we got?
90% hard
Hard
work,
work.
9% talent, 1% luck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you need to put in a lot of hard work to get yourself out there, don't
Mhm,
you?
definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
And sometimes it's that, I know for myself, I need a good push to do that.
yeah,
Liz does that for me. She gives me that push.
and apparently
And I
lies to you
do.
occasionally.
Apparently, she told me I was good.
Wow, but you're good. Okay, all right, are you ready? Okay, my list.
Okay.
Do you want a drum
Sure.
roll?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
A lucky drum roll.
We'll dance to the drum roll.
The snare drum's
Pino, where's the
broken.
drum
Oh,
roll?
Ready? We need-
I played it.
And it didn't happen.
No.
This is an outrage.
Was it?
Oh, that's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see? Yeah, it's the way it used to be done. Or
Okay.
technology,
Yeah.
verbally. Okay.
Um,
I don't know if you can see this.
I don't think they can see.
Well, that's all right. I can see it.
I think there's a
I'll read it
reflection.
out. Yeah, I didn't like this.
Okay,
too well.
read it out
Should've
for
got
us.
Should have got a
Read it.
blackboard. But all right. Number 1 is charisma.
Charisma. Okay.
Okay.
Why do I say that? Well, say Mick Jagger, not a great singer
Mhm.
in a technical sense, but one of the most charismatic men on the planet.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
you know, he you know, he's one of the all-time great rock singers, not
Yep.
necessarily because he had an incredible voice,
Yep.
but because he could lead a band and he was just remarkably charismatic, and you have to look at him.
Yeah.
You know, he can be playing to, in the case of a concert in Rio, it was up around 1 million people, and
Yep.
they were all just watching Jagger do his thing. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Number 2 is songs. Take someone like Bob Dylan, again, not the world's greatest singer, and not necessarily, I mean, charismatic, but not in sort of like a flamboyant Jagger way, but the songs are fantastic.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so the songs speak for themselves.
Yep.
And I think even a mediocre singer, if they've got a brilliant song,
Yep.
that song will shine through.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Image. Well, I mean, think about this. If you, Liz, that's totally right. It's totally right. And the same goes for Johnny Cash, which is, it shows the industry's changed, not necessarily for the better, right? But image. I'm of the belief that pretty much any legendary performer,
Mhm.
if you wanted to go to a fancy dress as them,
Yeah.
people would recognize you.
Yeah.
If I went as Elvis, it'd be the white suit. If it
Yeah.
was Freddie Mercury, it'd be the outfit from the 1986 Wembley concert. There's Bowie, you'd have the little face paint thing
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Kiss,
Yeah,
I mean, it
you're
speaks
right.
for itself.
Yeah.
It is a really important
Create
part.
an image.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
that doesn't mean it has to be over
A
the top.
recognizable image.
Yeah.
Good example
Yeah.
was that was her name, Susan Boyle from that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was one of the shows.
Her
Her image.
Yeah.
X Factor, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Her
Yeah.
big thing was that she didn't have an image, but that was
Yeah.
her image.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And that's really
So
cool.
her non-image became her
Yeah.
image.
And I
Yeah,
think that
you're
when you're
right.
on stage, you're not playing to the front row. You know, you're playing to everyone in that
Mhm.
room. So you've got to look, not necessarily over the top, but you have to have a look to you where they can go, whoa,
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's the person on stage. That's not
Yeah,
me in the
that's right.
audience. That's special. What do we got here?
Yeah, I was just Liz, I was gonna say that. Don't read it out.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's-
that.
Next.
I'm gonna say that in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, you go. Hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah, no, you finish.
Voice. I mean, you have to have a voice of some sort, and you don't have to be the best singer in the world. You might have a unique voice.
Yeah.
It is a part of it. It's a. I mean, these are all big parts. It's just
Yeah,
I'm ranking them.
absolutely.
It's a big part, but I think that if you're a really, really great singer, but you lack the rest of these first 3 things, it's going to be a lot harder for you.
Yeah.
It just is. And I mean, as I said, all these other points make a star, make a legend. And then luck, I mean, that you could just put it as number 1, be like, you got to get really, really, really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, luck is important. That's also the byproduct of hard work. If you work hard,
Mhm.
that puts you in a much better position when perhaps you do get a do lucky break and
Mhm.
you've got a great demo, or you've got this or you've got that.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there was someone that was. Do you know Khalid? Do you know him?
No.
He was famous.
Not
like,
personally, no.
yeah. Well, no, obviously, but like, he put his song up on SoundCloud, and then like it just overnight like became a sensation. Like that was just like one of
Really?
the
Wow.
lucky cases.
It
There
can
you
happen.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But I would venture to guess that he had some of those other things as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it would have been. I don't know it. What I don't even know who that is.
Do you
But
know the song Location? Demie.
I might have heard that through you, actually.
Oh yeah, we did. We learned it on guitar, I think.
Well, there you go. All right.
Something
So
like
who's next?
Oh, I'll get you to write, Casey.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah,
Is that
you
all right?
go. Yeah, you
Oh.
go.
You go
We'll
first.
use green for this one.
We'll go in order.
There we go.
Oh me. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Mm,
Your list and why.
is there a li- okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say that too.
I might go I'm gonna go Image.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next I'm gonna go Charisma. Next I'm gonna go Songs.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go Voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then Luck. Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. So what are your thoughts on these?
Okay. So when someone like sees someone who like, well, now everyone nowadays, I think people do look at the looks, and if they have like some good looking person, but then who also has an amazing personality, people are more likely to go for them. But nowadays, like when people sell shows as well, though, if someone like say they might be overweight or something like that, like they use that for like a story.
Yeah, that's the thing. Image doesn't mean perfection.
Yeah, no.
It just means being the best you that you can be.
That's exactly right.
That's what it means.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But yeah, and then if you have the personality as well to back it up, like audiences love people that can engage them and like make them feel like a part of their performance and connected. And then obviously if the songs are good and they can connect with people will be more likely to listen to them as well.
Of course, yeah.
And then voice. Well, voice is like if you sing live and it's amazing, and
it has to be.
But but if people nowadays like they use auto-tune like crazy.
Oh, everyone.
But,
it really is. It's close to 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Often whether they know it or not, the producer will just put the tuner on and they don't tell them.
Yeah, well now sometimes you can't even tell. Like it's
Yeah.
auto-tune's like cleverly used.
And
Like.
people are used to it.
Yeah.
And
then
luck. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to cut to another song and then get Tasha's
I got more time to
opinion.
think.
Yeah.
Actually,
I had a whole day.
We're actually getting a lot of messages for Demie to sing another song.
Yay. That would be fantastic.
Is that something you'd like to do?
Like right now?
Yeah.
Very, 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 very soon.
Okay, I'll get a drink and then.
All right, so wow, it's with your voice, your luck, your songs, your charisma, and your image.
That's it.
I'm joking.
All of those things.
Okay.
We just put you on the spot, didn't we, Demie?
Yeah, okay.
That's the best.
Okay, so this song is called Two Dimensions. So it's about when someone acts a certain way with you and then they act like a completely different way with their mates. Yeah.
Oh gosh, doesn't that happen all the time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I know a few of those.
Yeah.
We all know a few of those, don't we?
You're good at making me the fool. You're good at hiding the truth. Why are you so opaque? You said you'd be red for me, but for them you went blue. Why can't you stop all these games? And I know it's been a little crazy. Yeah, you've had things on your mind, and I see you. Oh, I need a pause. Yeah. I think we'll come back after a commercial break. Yeah, I need a commercial break first.
That's right.
Sorry. Oh my god.
Welcome to Musicland. For great live music, Musicland Faulkner Music Complex is a live music venue and music shop. It is the premier live music venue north of Melbourne. For live entertainment and private functions, as well as our full production facility. No matter what genre of music you want to hear, we have it. Musicland is also your one-stop shop for all your live music, studio and repair needs. Don't forget our famous weekly Sunday night jams, which is hosted every last Sunday of the month, live on Facebook by the Muso channel. Don't forget to check out our website, www.musiclandonline.com.au, our Facebook site, or you can contact us on 9359 0006.
There I am.
there you
Yeah, rock and roll. This is live, people, live. Live in front of your naked steaming eyes. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to switch things up, and we're going to hear from someone else. We're going to hear from Jordan Astra, okay? And I'm going to read you a little bio about Jordan Astra. It's going to sound really pro. Born and raised in Toronto, Canada, Jordan Astra moved to Melbourne after completing university to pursue both a career and new chapter. He has now been in Australia for 5 years and has spent his time dedicating himself to songwriting, mixing, and producing music. He has also spent his time undertaking vocal training to pursue singing to explore more opportunities with his music. Over the past 2 years, Jordan has realized 2 projects, which were both written, produced, and performed by him. His first being Longest Distance, and his most recent being Astro. The song that we're going to be playing for you is his favorite song from Astro, and it's called Ask for Much. And you can check out his stuff on quite a few platforms, and I'm going to tell you what they are right now. Facebook at Jordan Astra. Now, Jordan is with an A, so it's Jordan, and Astra is Astra. So Facebook at Jordan Astra, Instagram at Wolfgang Astra, SoundCloud at Jordan Astra, Spotify and Apple Music, Jordan Astra. So, having said his name quite a few times in a row,
everyone knows.
how about we hear Ask for
Jordan
Much
Astra.
from Jordan Astra?
How do I do this? How do I change? How come I feel like the one who needs to make it right? 'Cause I'm on a mission. Are you paying attention? Don't be surprised to see me on a high when I arrive. I can't hide what I'm feeling. I won't hide what I'm feeling. This about something I've been wanting since a tender age, and I can want all this without problems. I'll do it differently. It's about something I've been wanting since a tender age, and I can want all this without problems. I'll do it differently. How can I manage? How do I lead? How come I feel like the one who needs to take this on? Or is it just damage? Can I just breathe? If I'm second guessing time I spent, I might be gone. I can't hide what I'm feeling. I won't hide what I'm feeling. This about something I've been wanting since a tender age, and I can want all this without problems. I'll do it differently. It's about something I've been wanting since a tender age, and I can want all this without problems. I'll do it differently. This about something I've been wanting since a tender age, and I can want all this without problems. I'll do it differently. It's about something I've been wanting since a tender age. I can want all this without problems. I'll do it differently.
Okay, welcome back. Jordan Astra, who is actually, he's just a viewer. Not just a viewer, that sounds terrible. It's woefully condescending of me. Just a viewer. He's a viewer, an esteemed viewer, and a valued viewer who sent in his track, and anyone is welcome to do the same.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do about getting it out there, but he's actually going to be on the show, I believe, in the next season. So that'll be Well, it's not far from
Awesome.
now,
That's
actually.
cool.
No,
Really,
it's not
yeah.
at all. The year's flying. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
It is,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to pay tax soon. It's going to be that dreaded visit to the accountant. Okay, cool. So we just experienced
Mhm.
few
What
minutes ago,
happens in live
live-
performances?
Yeah.
And this is reality, and that's why we do live performances. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not why we do them, but to at least like show people now that these things happen as
Yeah.
a live performer. Not everything's perfection, and yeah, these things happen.
I wouldn't want
Yeah.
perfection.
No, I wouldn't want
It
perfection
wouldn't be fun
either.
anymore. Because, well, kind of like
Yeah,
what I said before about the singing thing being almost
Yeah.
athletic.
Yeah.
When I go out there and perform, I want to be on an edge of sorts.
Mm.
And I don't mean nerves. I don't really get nervous. I don't know why. Actually, I do.
That's good.
But I won't go into it. But
Yeah.
but it's got to be on some sort of creative edge.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
not fun otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Some people might love, a really safe environment
Mhm.
performing. I just want it to be just almost on the edge of chaos.
Yeah.
I know that I can do what I'm doing, but I think music, and this has to be taken the right way. Music is best when it's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. No, I agree. I recently just popped a little recording on my Instagram, and I actually hesitated to do it because there was flaws in there and there was things that I weren't happy about. But I still did it. I was like, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm still going to do it because nothing's always about perfection. So, and like I was saying to you during the ad, I've been on stage, I've ran out of breath, I've forgotten my lyrics, I've kept going. The breath, I actually had to stop, contain myself, get my breath back and continue. But these things happens, and that's again, we're putting ourselves out there as performers, as singers, for these things to happen. And as a performer, take it on board, recover from it. And I hope you still do sing for us,
Oh, yeah.
because I think that's all. We took a break, had a rest, contain yourself, and then keep going. That's
And we kind
fall
of
off the horse, get back up.
exactly.
That's what
we
you
kind of
do.
we kind of threw you on the spot there.
Yeah, we
Actually,
did.
I was going to say, we actually threw you under
We
the
did.
bus.
Okay.
I was so like, right, sing a song now.
We got a slingshot and shot you onto the horse. You sort of landed. You're like, whoa, okay, Trigger, let's go. I'm no Gene Autry, but okay. So, did you want to have another stab?
Yeah. We can
Yeah?
give it a go. Yeah.
Want to give it a go? Just sing your heart out.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so let's introduce this again. Where's
Okay.
my sheet? Oh, you can introduce your song, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's 2 Dimensions. Yeah, Manny's produced this track, and yeah, hopefully I'll get a recording to this soon.
Who I stole that whiteboard
Beautiful.
from, Manny, and we've still got to get your answers. You haven't got away
Yeah.
from that yet. You might be near the door, but you won't get out there. All right, so 2 Dimensions.
Okay. You're good at making me the fool. You're good at hiding the truth. Why are you so opaque? You said you'd be red for me, but for them you went blue. Why can't you stop all these games? And I know it's been a little crazy. Yeah, you've had things on your mind, and I see you've been changing, but I can't keep up this time. It's like I'm talking to 2 different sides. It's like I know you only half of the time. You're losing control of your emotions. You forgot who you are, 'cause you're trying to keep up with 2 dimensions. with 2 dimensions. You're good at driving me insane. You're good at pushing the blame. Why do you think this is fine? You said you wanted me there, but then you disappeared. Why can't you make up your mind? And I know it's been a little crazy. Yeah, you've had things on your mind, and I see you've been changing, but I can't keep up this time. It's like I'm talking to 2 different sides. It's like I know you only half of the time. You're losing control of your emotions, and you forgot who you are 'cause you're trying to keep up. Who knows when you'll be with me, or when you'll be with them. But I'm making your choice easy. I'm cutting off 1 dimension. It's like I'm talking to 2 different sides. It's like I know you only half of the time. You're losing control of your emotions, and you forgot who you are 'cause you're trying to keep up with 2 dimensions. With 2 dimensions.
Wow. I need to do a clap. That was absolutely beautiful.
That
Thank
was
you so
awesome.
much.
Wow. I'm so happy you sung again. Honestly.
Oh, thank you.
No, absolutely beautiful.
I had to go and get the tissues.
That was
I was
gorgeous.
getting right into that.
Oh,
That's
those notes
beautiful,
are just
Demie.
stunning,
Oh,
stunning,
thank you so
stunning.
much.
I believe that's what they call a voice.
Yeah, absolutely. That is what we
Yeah,
call a
that was
voice.
great.
Yeah. Well, I guess I just try. Like, if something does happen, I just don't let it get to me.
No,
and
that's it. Honestly, that is exactly how you have to be. Just,
Yeah.
just that's it. Like I said, those things happen.
These
Yeah.
people are saying very nice things.
Oh.
Keep these lovely comments coming.
Absolutely.
Oh, I really do appreciate it.
I was reading them and I was just, yep. They're just, everyone's gone crazy. You'll have to read back on them later.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, gorgeous. Very good. Good on you.
Well,
Are we going back to
Okay.
Yeah,
to my
really quickly.
my
Hey,
order? Really
Casey.
quickly.
yo,
I'll just let you do that. I'm just going to step out and be right back in.
Okay.
yeah, do it.
She's going to see me walking through the camera.
He's making a feature appearance.
We can be as controversial as we want now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
let's
So
get
my
into it.
order, I'm gonna go with song.
Song.
Yeah.
Texter doesn't work.
I can't have red color,
Amazing.
obviously.
can't.
Well, you came
No.
up with backups.
You
I'll
can be
have
green, as
green,
well.
thank you.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm gonna go with song. Being that, like someone writes it, or song meaning like lyric as well,
Oh yeah.
as in not just the sound of the song, but the lyrics. To me, I think that
Yeah,
lyrics,
definitely.
I think they can draw
Yeah,
you in,
definitely.
and life experiences. And I know the amount of songs will come out and something's happening with my
Yeah.
life,
Well,
and
if
I'm
you can
like,
relate,
did they
yeah.
just write this about me? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is happening right now. I think everyone gets
definitely.
that, don't you think?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with song. I'm going to go with voice
I'm
as
ranking
next.
two
And
now.
again, like Liz was just saying through the comments of Ed Sheeran, and this is sort of relating to Ed Sheeran, because
Yeah.
I think his lyric is just beautiful all the time. And then he does have you know, the awesome voice to go with it.
Yeah.
I'll then say
It's tough.
charisma.
Charisma.
I think so. I reckon if someone's got a really good personality, regardless of what you look like, I reckon you're
definitely.
going to be drawn in.
Yeah, it's magnetic, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so. Then I'll go with image. Again, to me, I mean, look at the voice, the as in the TV show The Voice. The voice has come out because no one wants to be judged by what they look like anymore. Hence why you
Definitely.
turn the chairs around and, you know, everything else. But to be honest with you, then I reckon it does become about the image because it is
Definitely,
hard for it not to be. But this day and age, I think that is changing.
I mean, it is, as I say, though, it is a part of it. It doesn't mean that you
is.
have to look, you know, like a fitness model or something. It just means
No.
that you have created an image. That
And it
is-
doesn't have to, it does, like you were saying before, Casey, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a really, you know, a really not like good looking image or like you
No.
said, fitness image.
It just
or
has to be
anything
the
like that.
best version of you
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
you can put out there.
Yeah, 100%. And then I'm going to say luck.
Luck, I think poor
Yeah.
luck
Yeah,
always
luck
has
is
to
good.
go
Poor luck
last.
always
That's
comes
last.
last.
That's well, it is lucky
But-
last, isn't it?
You know what? If you've got
Oh
good luck. Nice one. I like that. I like that. I was a little bit slow
I've
on
been saving that up for
was-
like
was
3
good.
weeks.
Oh.
No. But yeah, so
No, yeah, I'm going to, at the end of the day, the luck's going to come with, if you got all those in order, then
I think
You get-
you'll make your own luck.
yeah, you'll get luck.
Yeah.
So the whole point of that
Yeah.
exercise, and we haven't got long at all to go. So
I
if
like
you're going
that
to
one,
call
that was
in,
Yeah, I did. I like it. It was good.
and tell us your maybe who.
Yeah, someone call us, tell us yours, and we'll
Yeah,
have
we'd love to hear it.
$50 Village Pizzeria voucher. For
Easy way to
you.
make 50 bones.
I think so.
0412 376 848 0412
Call in.
376 848. Give us a bell,
We're
as they
very
say.
friendly.
And
We are
we're
very-
lovely
we
people.
are very
Yeah,
friendly.
it's
We're
really
so chilled.
It's a good vibe.
Until I switch the cameras off.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay. Nah, this is all us, guys. This
Yeah.
is us.
But kind of, I guess the point of that exercise was just to look at how I was confident, I didn't know for sure, but that we'd all have a different view of
Yeah,
how,
we do.
you know,
Yeah.
a great entertainer or, hey, hopefully a star is made.
Yeah.
And I think it's different for everyone. We all look for different things. But I did want to, before we go any further, actually do Pino a little favor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm lovely like that. That's why I was on my phone before. I wasn't being rude. I was looking up. You've got a new initiative to help, hopefully, continue to improve this channel. Am I right?
Oh, we're talking about the Patreon.
That's exactly what I'm talking
Page?
about.
Yes, we
Mm.
do. We actually got a new Patreon is a page where we can actually view and show shows to our subscribers. People subscribe and help support the radio station to raise money. As you know, we've got a lot of costs.
Yep.
And we got rewards there from $1 right up to $1,000 per
Wow.
month. So yeah, and there's a lot of incentives there, and we communicate with. They're called patrons, Patreons when they subscribe, and
Mhm.
it becomes a lot more personal.
It's quite popular on YouTube at the moment.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
quite a few channels that I watch are getting some great support from that, and their production values are increasing and all that cool stuff.
Yeah,
Because
so I
ultimately, it's also an investment of time. You know?
Yeah, but you know, $1, even $1 a month, you know, doesn't kill the bank.
Yeah,
But
that's
it
right.
actually goes a long way for us down here.
Yeah, so I thought it was important to get that
Actually, I
out
could
there.
give them their website there, which is
Do it.
www.patreon.com/the Muso channel.
And Patreon is spelled Patreon. Am I right there?
Very well, Casey.
Oh yeah, top of the class.
It's on our Facebook page too.
Well-
There's a link there on the Facebook page, and
And
we got
Liz
a
has got it
beautiful
there.
intro there. We got a little demo video happening of all the shows on the page there too. So
Awesome.
check it out, guys.
Awesome. I think it might be time to hear one last song before we start to make our descent. What do you
Mm.
think?
Yeah, we can say goodbyes, and then we can actually finish up the night with the song.
Okay, we could do that.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Already?
This is a dynamic format, you see.
already.
Oh,
it's
do you
time
want to hear the song? And then
That's
you can say
no, I'm
goodbye?
saying that's what I like. We call it on the fly, just like that. You got to snap your fingers, or else it doesn't work.
Mm.
Ever try snapping with your non-dominant hand? By the way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't you do
Okay,
it?
well, that's it. I guess I've learned
Maybe
something
just
about
you.
myself today. I
I
shit,
think
look
we
at this.
have. Oh my
I
goodness.
can play Eruption, but I can't do that with my left hand.
Oh.
Oh, Casey.
Okay, well, I'm a lot. Contribute to Patreon to like get me some physical therapy to be able to snap my fingers.
You're funny.
Very last chance to call in. You're going to have to be really quick. 0412376848 because I'm going to be introducing this next song right now.
Actually, while we wait for them to call in, I'll just mention what shows are coming up.
Of course.
Yep, good idea.
That's kind of cool. Tomorrow night we got Guitar Talk. We actually got Yamaha coming in. Yamaha Guitar doing a product review of the new Line 6 products and so forth. So that's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Hosted by Will. I almost forgot his name. Will Music. Monday night we actually got Marcus Jackson back in, who's the Elvis tribute artist, and they're doing a show at Melrose Reception on the 23rd of June, and they're coming in on Monday night, and we're going to be giving away a few dinner and show tickets on Monday night. So at 7:30.
That's all right, Mama.
Yeah, and then back to On the Mic following Tuesday next week.
Beautiful.
So
Awesome.
a few things going on, which is great.
I should also add that please do check out Vocal Art Studios on Facebook, Instagram. Oh my God, what else is there? There's Snap, there's Twitter. There's also, you name it, right? As we've joked, if there's one that hasn't been developed yet, we're already on it. So get on that and follow us and tune in every week, support the show. We're going to be bringing you heaps and heaps more cool stuff.
Yes.
And it's just going to get better and better. So now it's time to introduce our last song. We, I think before we do this, we'll say our goodbyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure with you guys.
It has
It's
been
been
so
really
much
good.
fun. It's always
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, you get together and have a chat.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all we
great.
do,
It
you
is.
know.
Very relaxed environment.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for singing. So
Thank
beautiful.
you.
It's nice to have you on here live. Very good.
And we'll be
Yeah, it was
picking
really
out.
fun.
We'll be picking out 2 comments to get the Sanchuro Water Gardens
Oh, yeah.
vouchers from those. It's gonna be hard tonight. There were so
It
many
is.
nice comments.
Yeah.
You people are lovely.
Everyone's friendly.
Yeah.
Everyone's so lovely.
That's it.
Well, we're lovely. So
Well,
how can
that's-
they not be?
We
Yeah.
attract the.
Yeah,
nice
exactly.
people.
You attract the likes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very. We're modest and humble people too, and no
Yeah.
self-awareness here. Anyway, so to close out, we're going to be hearing from McTay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and where you can find them. McTay Project are a Melbourne duo, drummer and vocalist John McCurdy and guitarist Lee Taylor. Their music is recorded, mixed, and mastered by Michael Zammit, who his name has cropped up here before, and he works with quite a few people, so some of you musicians would be familiar with him. The song is called Superhero, but before we play that, I want to tell you that you can follow McTay, MCTAY Project, on Facebook at McTay Project, exactly as I just spelled it, and also on SoundCloud under their name, McTay Project. Nice and easy. For Demie, Tash,
Yes.
Pino, and all of us here at the Muso channel and on the mic with Vocal Art Studios, I thank you for tuning in.
Thank
My name's
you very
Casey,
much.
Yeah,
and
thank
let's
you.
hear from, thank you.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Thank
this,
you.
this kindness
Thank you.
continues. From McTay Project, we're going to hear their song Superhero. We'll catch you next time.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to save the world. Everybody needs to have some action. And the hero always gets the girl. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. Stand up for what you believe in, even if it means standing alone. Everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to save the world. Everybody needs to have some action, and the hero always gets the girl. With great power comes great responsibility. If we cannot protect the world, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it. Everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to save the world. Everybody needs to have some action, and the hero always gets the girl. Everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to save the world. Everybody needs to have some action, and the hero always gets the girl. Everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to save the world. Everybody needs to have some action, and the hero always gets the girl.